didn't say anything.
I said, get out.
The coach had been dismissed after a violent incident at school. He was soon blacklisted by top universities across the country. Almost no educational institution was willing to offer him a job. As the sole breadwinner of his family, he had no other choice but to find any work he could get. He moved his wife and young daughter to a quiet, underprivileged neighborhood, hoping to start their lives over. Jim applied for a coaching position at the local high school. The school principal was an experienced man. He was shocked after looking over Jim White's troubled background. His record included violent behavior, allegations of student abuse, conflicts with school board members, and multiple dismissals from previous schools. The principal hesitated, reluctant to hire someone with such a problematic history, but the school was facing an extreme staff shortage. In the end, he decided to give Jim a precious chance. Jim took on the role of assistant football coach at Mcfarland High. Before the very first practice even started, 3 students skipped training and ran straight off the field. Their mothers were waiting outside the campus gate, calling them home to help with farm work. To these families, working in the fields mattered far more than football. Jim could only stand there and watch them leave. The remaining players mocked his name openly, showing him zero respect from the start. Holding back his rising anger, Jim told them calmly to finish one final lap. For his family and his own sense of responsibility, he forced himself to keep his temper under control. There was a student named Johnny sitting alone on the bleachers. He claimed he was part of the football team, yet he always refused to run drills with the rest of the players. Jim never pushed him hard. He could tell Johnny's thin, fragile build was never made for rough football. As everyone expected, Johnny got knocked down repeatedly by bigger, stronger opponents. During the second official game, a brutal tackle knocked him completely unconscious.
How many fingers am I holding up?
September.
What?
Look, it's Friday, man.
Even after seeing this, the head coach still insisted Johnny stay in the match. Worried deeply about the boys' safety, Jim stepped forward to argue. In the end, the team suffered a crushing 0-63 defeat. The next day, the head coach went straight to the principal's office to file a formal complaint. He demanded the school fire Jim immediately, threatening to resign himself if his demand was refused. Jim had assumed the principal would side with the head coach, but what happened next was totally beyond his expectation.
You're firing me?
Nobody said you were fired.
Well, he just asked me to step down. I didn't say no.
Hold on,
I just
Jim.
moved my family here.
Hold on, Jim. I don't have the staff to go around firing people because some insecure jerk who can't stop eating his apple got all bent out of shape. You're dismissed.
Am I fired?
No, you're not fired either. Now get out of here.
One day on his way home, Jim saw an unexpected sight. His student Thomas was sprinting hard under the blazing hot sun. He was running at over 20 miles per hour. At such an amazing speed, he could easily rank top 10 in any state cross-country race. Stunned, Jim walked over and stopped him.
I don't know if this car speedometer is right. It's an old car, but if it is, you're running almost 12 miles an hour. It means you'd run a mile in 5 minutes. So, you always run that fast?
I don't got a car, right?
Tim, how do you run this fast? He asked curiously. Thomas gave him a simple, honest reply. We run everywhere we go. Those simple words sparked a new idea in Jim's mind. Maybe, just maybe, this could be his second chance in life. He rushed straight to the principal's office and proposed the idea of building a school cross-country team. The principal refused his suggestion at first. Jim then explained that competition wins came with prize money. Wealthy private schools might not care about such rewards, but for Mcfarland High School, the prize money could mean new sports equipment and real hope for the students. The very next day, Jim showed up with a whole box of ice-cold drinks. He announced only the top 4 runners in practice would get one. The students suddenly became full of motivation. Everyone rushed out to the track and started running seriously. Soon word spread that the Mcfarland team had qualified for the state finals. The entire small town was filled with excitement and pride. No one could ever have imagined that this forgotten little town would one day stand on the stage of a national championship competition. To let the kids attend the finals with dignity, townspeople held a spontaneous fundraiser to support them. Carrying the hopes of the whole town on their shoulders, the Mcfarland team set off for the finals.
1, 2, 3.
A year ago, people would have laughed at the name Mcfarland. Now, it filled everyone with pride and spirit. The referees signaled the start of the race. The competition officially began. All team members sprinted toward the finish line with all their strength. One runner from Mcfarland was too eager to take the lead. He ignored his own stamina limit and sprinted straight into first place right at the start. It was a very risky move. His natural ability was only average. Leading the pack too early would drain his energy quickly. Sure enough, he soon ran out of breath and slowed down. Other runners began to pass him one by one. Seeing their teammates struggling, the rest of the team pushed even harder. The race was scored by team points. If one runner made a mistake, the others had to work harder to make up for the lost score. With the finish line clearly in sight, Thomas gathered his last strength and tried to sprint forward again.
Beat him, Thomas.